Nikita Hand actually contacted Conor McGregor on social media. The two of them struck up a back and forth social media flirting relationship. She slid into his DMs, and because he had posted a photo of himself at the nightclub, she sends a photo of herself in a sexy red jumpsuit and asks him where he is.
Hey yo, what's up guys? So I really had to come back and talk about this topic because not only I don't feel I talked about it enough, but also after coming across this Candace Owens video in which she makes an amazing job, I really felt like maybe I'd talk to you guys about it one more time. And let's hope it's the last, but there's one thing that I've noticed. People aren't paying enough attention to the details.
I do not feel comfortable with this generation of Me Too, and I think it's harmful to true rape victims.
But please let me ask you to subscribe to the channel and like the video as you're getting in. I want to give a huge shout out to Critical Eye MMA and Red Pill MMA. These guys are both doing an amazing job covering this, and I'm a fan of them. Critical Eye MMA really appeared out of the blue here on YouTube and is absolutely killing it. So yeah, don't forget to check him out. Also, both these guys understand these laws and what's going on in Ireland. It's not like they're Conor's fanboys or whatever. They also criticize Conor when he deserves to be criticized, but basically they're giving you an unbiased opinion.
She's not the most honest person. She's not the most truthful person. So when the evidence came up of her being lovey-dovey after the fact, she goes, oh, I don't remember any of that. That's tough for me.
So first thing I'd like you to understand is that most people talking about this are basically being fed BS by the legacy media. Also, I know Conor's reputation, I know he is no peach, but what we're talking about is if he in fact did this crime. And here we can observe another problem of existing so many uninformed people about this.
Over the years, I grow increasingly frustrated with this idea that people don't have to be responsible for what happens to them when they take drugs and they consume alcohol, and they know what the effects of the drugs and the alcohol are.
One of the things we see a lot is people saying he was convicted of SA. And my friends, this is a lie. That's what I'm talking about. People are not well informed or simply just ignore the facts. And if you try to pay attention, aside of the regular knuckleheads like Luke Thomas, who loves following every narrative the media tells him to, but now, not only these content creators I just told you about are bringing you the facts, we also start having more and more athletes understanding what's going on. Matt Brown, Mike Perry, Rampage Jackson, but I mean, the only thing I ask of you as an observer is at least to try to understand what's going on, so that the guy doesn't end up being trialed by the court of public opinion.
After all this takes place and she lied to her boyfriend multiple times about her whereabouts, who she's with, she comes back to the house and he records their conversation.
The boyfriend did?
Of saying, well, who did it? It seemed, and they played in court, it seems a little like, come on, I thought you didn't know what happened.
Or whatever. Do you understand why I'm saying this? It's kind of our responsibility. If we let things like this happen all the time, then of course, sooner or later, it will be us, the target of injustice. And I don't want to lecture anyone with morals. I'm not a macho man or a misogynist or whatever the name is, but that's exactly the point. Some of the stuff that happened in this situation, it's really not making any sense.
It's important to note here that her friend Danielle was outside of the room when they were hooking up on a sofa bed with his friend who was with them.
And by the way, let me say I'm sorry if by any chance I'm being unfair, but anyways, I think this is the last time I'm talking about it. So this is it. Thank you guys for ringing around. Like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and I'll see you guys on the next one.